Everyone, and welcome to the November 24th, 2025 meeting of the Metuchen Borough Council. Adequate notice of this meeting has been given in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act pursuant to Public Law 1975, Chapter 231. Said notice was published in the Home News Tribune on December 18, 2024, posted in Borough Hall and on file in the clerk's office. All requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act have been satisfied. We are very honored to have with us today a fifth grader at Edgar Middle School and mayor for the day, Corey, who will be leading our community in the Pledge of Allegiance. And Corey, if you could just come into the front. Okay, and you can stand right here, right in that diamond. Do you see the diamond right there? Or I should say the square. You can just turn towards the flag right here. Okay, and start when you're ready.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Corey. Way to go. Thank you so much. Great job. Okay, at this time, we'll have a roll call. Ms. Zupan?
Darn, Mayor Corey left. I was going to include that.
Chaos.
Councilmember Branch?
Yes.
Councilmember Jamboy?
Here.
Councilmember Hyman?
Here.
Councilmember Jethwani?
Here.
Councilmember Candela?
Here.
Council President Julia?
Here.
Mayor Bush?
Here. Do you have a motion to open the agenda session?
I make a motion to open the agenda session.
There's been a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. We're open.
I have nothing today, Mayor.
Nothing. Any other council members? Anything? Okay. Is there a motion to close it?
I make a motion to close the agenda session.
There's been a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we have an executive session, but first we're going to do public comment, just to get that out of the way. I know that there's at least one person here. I don't know if there's, okay, so if you could, sir, if you could just come to the microphone and give your name and address, please, for the record. Public comment is now open. Thank you. Just name and address for the record, sir.
Yeah, my name is Arthur Briscoe. I live at 47 Thomas Street, Metuchen.
Okay, go ahead. Did you have a public comment?
Pardon?
Did you have public comment for the council and me?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Did you have comment for the council?
Yeah, I have some pictures if I could.
Absolutely. You can provide those pictures. You can bring them to the borough clerk. Okay, you can give them to me. That's fine. Just you have to go to the microphone and say so it's on the record. So you can give me this. Okay. So here's the thing. So this is a formal process where you can make your comment. You can explain what's going on, and then if you want, you can email us these pictures, or we can hold them. We keep them, but you can explain it as you're describing up at the microphone. But you have to do it at the microphone. Okay? Yes, please. Thank you very much. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. If you notice that first picture on the top there, the one that says it was taken over 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. All right, there's that big flood there.
Yep.
Every time it rains.
So just for the council members' effect, if I can, I don't want to interrupt you, but I want to express to them, this is the picture, okay? I think this is the picture, right, sir?
Yeah, the one that says over 2 years ago.
Yes, I see it, okay. Everybody see? Okay, go ahead, sir.
And then that's right in front of the house over 51 Thomas. I'm 47. And before I went to the hospital, that was 2 years ago, I came down to try to get something done because in the summertime, after you get the heavy rain, with the humidity, that's full of mosquitoes. And I used to go out there and throw some stuff in there to kill it. I wish I'd saved the letter because I'd get them here sometimes. If you have any empty tires, get the water out and stuff. And I don't know if the fellow came down or not because I was in the hospital for a long time. And you can see by that hump there, the water can't go over it. Before I went to the hospital, sometimes I would just take a broom and sweep it over the hump. But then if you notice, Saturday, there's two of them there. I just went out Saturday. It's the same.
So this is these two pictures here you're
Two
describing?
there, right, the dates on them.
So council members.
And I hope they can do something about it because especially in the summer, when that sits there with the humidity, it's full of mosquitoes.
So typically speaking, when you have an issue like this, it's important to bring it to our attention as you're doing now. I find that the best way to do it is to create an email trail. So if you're able to take these three pictures that you have printed out, We'll keep them, of course,
Yeah,
and
you
we'll
keep-
have them.
you keep.
If you'll let us, of course.
Yeah, you can keep.
But if you email these to me with a description of your concern,
Okay.
and obviously mosquitoes aren't a problem this time of year, but to the extent that this is a problem, ice can be a problem this time of year and other things, right?
When the humidity is low, it'll evaporate, but in summer, when it gets at
Right.
90 and
Right.
it'll stay there for sometimes 2
But
weeks.
anything with any conditions, property conditions, you should email it, and we have a department that looks into these kinds of things, and we can
Well,
evaluate.
I did come down with that first one 2 years ago, and I
Okay.
saw the engineer. I brought a picture, that one, I don't remember the date on it, but I bought that picture, and they said they were going to take care of it. And they came up and fiddle-farted around, and that's where it is.
Okay. So again, if you put in an email, the best part about that is then we can forward it to the right people, and we'd have a trail of who got it when,
Yeah,
and then we
yeah.
can, and listen,
Yeah, I have your email, and.
yeah, it's jbush@metuchen.com,
Right, yeah,
jbusch@metuchen.com. Send it to me, and I'll make sure it gets to the right place. You can send it to our borough
All right,
administrator
my
as well.
wife, she's good at I'll have her write a little something.
Okay,
up.
that's
Okay.
perfect, perfect.
And then you can have them,
Yeah, and then what we'll do is we'll pass around, look.
and I'll attach those also to the email, so.
And you never know, because sometimes things that are issues we can work on them and get them resolved, not always particularly quickly. Government works somewhat slowly, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
But we do our best to try to, satisfy conditions like these, if there's a way to do it. But it's not always possible for different reasons, but whatever, we'll work on this. I mean, send it to us. We hear you tonight.
Yeah.
Send us an email, we'll follow up.
In the summer, I mean, I know you have a kid that goes to Edgar, but.
Used to.
Like in the summer, yeah, well,
Used
in
to.
summer.
He's graduated
like
from
when they're
Edgar,
going-
moved on from Edgar.
When they're coming down on the side of the street, and you can see them, like when they're hit, to go to the pool, that they're swabbing some of those mosquitoes away.
Right.
And
Well-
like I said, I used to go out there and throw some stuff in it, and then when it would evaporate, then it would be gone. But that hump is holding it from coming over. That's why it doesn't drain. And the reason I took the other two is because now what's happening is, because it's getting so high, it's backing up farther up the street towards the front of my driveway. And then, of course, in the winter, that's a sheet of ice.
So we'll.
Yeah, I'll describe it all in the email. If
Yeah,
that's the
if you put,
procedure.
it's helpful to hear it now, but put it in an email, and we'll do what we can. And
Okay.
I can assure you of that, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Briscoe, thank you for
Fine.
coming,
Yeah,
appreciate
you
it.
can hang on to them, and I'll.
Okay, we
My
will.
wife, that's her department.
Okay, all right, tell her thank you, and thank you to you for coming. Anybody else from the public looking to address the council? Okay. Yeah, you can watch the rest of our, we're going to be going into executive in a second, so you're. And if I can, I just want to, just give me 1 second. There's one thing I'm going to amend the resolution, if I can, or suggest the recommendation of a amendment to the executive session motion to discuss the Fair Housing Act. So it's going to be pending litigation with respect to the Fair Housing Act is how we would change it, okay? So we can give it a little more specificity.
Understood.
Is everybody on board with that?
Yeah.
All right, I know that we didn't do that during the agenda session, but we're doing that now.
Okay.
Okay, Council President. go ahead.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 2025-267, authorizing an executive session which excludes the public to discuss matters involving attorney-client privilege and pending litigation with respect to the Fair Housing Act.
Perfect. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, so we're going to be in executive session for approximately, Mr. Renaud, how long do you think we'll need you for? 10, 15 minutes, and we'll be back. If you want to stay, we'll be back. We got some more business, obviously, to conduct, but we're going to be,
Thanks for seeing me. I'm going to leave.
okay, all right. You're welcome to stay, you're welcome to leave, that's up to you.
I would like.
We'll be back.
These chairs-
Mayor for a day last fall.
They had form feeders when I went there as a kid, 70
From executive session.
Been a motion, is there a second? All
Second.
those in favor?
Aye.
We are back, and we're on to Borough Council meeting minutes.
I make a motion to approve Borough Council meeting minutes of November 10th, 2025.
Is there a second? All
Second.
those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right.
I make a motion to approve communications consent agenda, item A.
Is there a second? All
Second.
those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? On to the ordinance introduction.
Ms. Zupan, would you please read ordinance 2025-19 by title only?
Ordinance 2025-19, ordinance amending Chapter 77 of the Code of the Borough of Metuchen entitled Tree Removal and Replacement, clarifying the application fees and creating a tree bank fund dedicated to tree planting and maintenance.
Thank you. I make a motion that ordinance 2025-19 be passed on first reading, published according to law, and a public hearing set down for Monday, December 8th, 2025.
Thank you. And is there a second?
Second.
Before we move on with the roll call, Ms. Burlstein, if you could just give a quick summary of the first
Sure.
reading of this ordinance.
So we realized we needed to tweak a couple things when it came to this Chapter 77. It's actually the tree ordinance that was mandated by the state of New Jersey, the NJDEP. And as such, we had it in place, and we realized with the assistance and input from the Shade Tree Commission to tweak a couple things and also make some of the funds available for maintenance and removal as well as planting. So with the feedback from the Shade Tree Commission, we came up with percentages of how much the overall tree fund would allow for these different activities. It helps us tremendously because, as everyone knows, we have a lot of mature trees in town. And while DPW does a fantastic job of trying to address them, we always are behind the eight ball. So we're really trying to make the best with these monies so we could use them for a multitude of things. Prior to this, it was just for tree planting. So again, with the help of the Shade Tree Commission, they provided some feedback at the last council meeting. We pulled it because they had some feedback that they wanted to give that was substantial in nature. The other thing is we tweaked the application fee. It is just $100 application fee for tree removals. It's not, as it was stated in the initial legislation, it was $100 per tree per application, and that was never the intention. So we fixed both of those things, and I hope everyone supports it tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, roll call, please, on the first reading.
Sure. Councilmember Branch?
Yes.
Councilmember Jamboy?
Yes.
Councilmember Hyman?
Yes.
Councilmember Jethwani?
Yes.
Councilmember Kendall?
Yes.
Council President Delia?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, thank you. And now we'll back to Ms. Pearlstein with a report.
I just want to mention that this week is a holiday week, and I just want the residents to be aware that the garbage and recycling schedule is adjusted for that. Please look online, and I do know that we issued a Facebook, we pushed it out on Facebook. Unfortunately, we were having some glitches with our usual notification via Code Red. So in this instance, I really ask everyone who's watching this tonight, if you have any questions, certainly go on the website, or you can also call us or call DPW with the schedule, since we have a holiday on Thursday and Friday. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Council President Delia, you have a report?
Yes, quick one, Mayor. Thank you. Just wanted to thank everyone. Since our last meeting, we had our master plan community meeting. It was very well attended. I want to thank all the subcommittee members who volunteered to help put that together and work the tables, and then thank everyone in the community who came out to learn and to give their feedback and to give their opinions on what this borough should be for the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years. There's a survey online. You can find it on our website where that's going to be open for a while. So please go take that. It takes some time. It takes maybe 10, 15 minutes, but it's well worth it to give your feedback. So please, if you can, look for that on the borough website. And coming up this Saturday is Small Business Saturday. And then Downtown Alliance will be running promotions this Saturday to get people to come and shop small, shop local. And they'll be doing small promotions throughout the month of December. So do your shopping in your local community if you can. That's my report.
Thank you. Councilmember Kendall?
Yep, the Metuchen Cookie Walk is being held again by It Takes a Borough this year on Sunday, December 14th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the high school cafeteria. If you've been to the Cookie Walk before, you know that because demand outstrips supply every year, We run out of cookies towards noon. So if you can and are interested in baking cookies this year, please visit the It Takes a Borough Facebook page and follow the link to sign up to bake cookies. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Great, thank you. Councilmember Jeswani?
Thank you, Mayor. Just a short report on the library. So last week, the Friends of the Metuchen Library held their annual meeting, which included the presentation of a $30,000 check to the library. And these funds go to ensure that the innovative community programs that are held at the library are fully funded. So we were really it was exciting to see that. And just to note that Councilman Branch was participating in the Jeopardy game, and I believe your team won.
You believe correctly.
So that was a fun event to attend, and I think that's and the
Go-kart event.
and just a reminder of the library closure on for Thanksgiving, and that's all I have, Mayor.
Okay, thank you, Councilmember. Councilmember Hyman?
Yes, I want to remind everybody of the holiday parade that steps off at 4 p.m. from Warnick Place this Sunday, 4 p.m. Starting at Warnick, we'll go down Main Street and then turn left to the plaza where there will be festivities, treats, and entertainment, and Santa and Mrs. Claus for photo opportunities and gift asking. So please join us. Again, that's this Sunday, 4 p.m. Line up along Main Street for treats and entertainment and a look at Santa and his sleigh, marching band, music, lots of fun. The menorah lighting will be December 17th, approximately around 5:30. Watch for our poster. Everyone, please, the entire community is welcome to join us again for festivities, crafts, treats, entertainment to light the menorah, December 17th with a rain date of December 18th. And that is my report.
Great. Councilmember John Boy?
Okay, so the Shade Tree members have been diligently reviewing landscaping plans and offering suggestions for appropriate trees at some of the recent development projects, and they're very happy to be able to participate. And the Environmental Commission, the Weed Warrior Group, planted the final 9 swamp white oak trees in the Barnes Preserve near the Golden site, with the funds coming out of the $1,500 grant that they received. Also, they had a discussion at the meeting, how to inform Metuchen residents of recyclable materials and the practices of what we should be doing and the places where we should be recycling. For example, Metuchen now recycles number 5 plastic, and some containers use different plastics on the container versus the cap. So they're going to research everything and then come out like with a flyer or something that could be posted on our website and on the Facebook page. And they were also discussing if there would be a role in the Environmental Commission reviewing land use applications as it applies to environmental issues. And also they'll be contributing, to the updating of the Borough Master Plan as the other commissions have also been asked. And also the seniors at their meeting were discussing possible bus trips next year with the assistance from our administration, trying to hammer out a couple of things to do. And also they're excited about replacing some of the exercise instructors that have left, and I know the administration has been very busy trying to find appropriate people to replace some of the instructors that left and maybe adding a class or something, but this is all in the works, and they hope all of this is able to happen. And the last thing is the food bank. We are in the home stretch for Thanksgiving. So please consider donating a turkey if you are able, or any other kind of food that you would like to contribute for the holiday. They can be dropped off at the pantry, and this is specifically for the turkeys because they have to be refrigerated. Tuesday or Wednesday between 9 and 12, people will be there, and you can bring a turkey or any other refrigerated item. And that's my report.
Thank you. Councilmember Branch?
Thank you. A report for the Human Relations Commission. The HRC has changed the Human Rights Day event to 1:30 to 4 p.m., which is posted on the library's website, so you can go there and get the details. Metuchen Arts Council, they are looking for old
unused campaign signs for future art projects. So we just got through with an election. I'm sure a lot of people have signs. If you have not discarded it, put it in the trash. You can contact Mark Harris, chair of MAC. His email is G, as in Jamboy, S as in Sam, photo guy, no spaces, at att.net. That's an old one, att.net. All right, and the Recreation Commission, great news. Santa's mailbox is up, for those who might have seen it. So, it's up, write legitimate letters to Santa, no jokes. And look forward to Santa, maybe answering your wishes for Christmas. There is also the house decorating contest that is in full swing, so I've seen some nice lights up. You can go to the recreation page. There's a lot of information under the 2025 holiday section of the recreation page. And if you want to sign up and have Santa give your child a personal phone call, that is available as well. You can get, I don't know if there's an age cutoff, Councilman. Councilman Hyman, Councilperson Hyman, I'm sorry. Yeah, a lot of festive things happening.
Could I ask a festive question?
Festive question,
So-
let's see.
so
I
did-
just came off winning a winning game show, so please ask, right, Tyler.
What, wasn't a
Tyler.
go-kart, wasn't a go-kart contest.
Go ahead, Councilmember
Yes.
John Boy with your question.
Okay, so did we get the schedule yet from Santa when he's going to be coming around with the fire department? I know his people always, contact the borough. Have we gotten any word yet?
I do
I
not
think
know, but
that's scheduled by the fire department, not by the rec commission.
Okay, so-
They'll announce that on the.
They'll announce that, yeah.
On the Borough.
Okay.
Probably, it'll be shared on the Borough page too. Okay?
Good.
that is my report, thank you.
Thank you. I'll just keep it limited. For those of you who haven't driven yet or walked or biked downtown, the Metuchen lights are now up and they look amazing as always. Very festive time of year in our downtown, and obviously encourage anyone who hasn't spent time there to spend more time and spend money, if you have it, to with our businesses, local businesses, because it's obviously intended to attract people downtown and make it feel festive and warm. And all these lights are made possible by a number of our partners throughout the community. That's not something that ends up being paid for with taxpayer dollars. This is something that we get through fundraising, and we really appreciate it. It's a big part of our holiday season, and it's I think it's in its 6th year now, but I'm not sure of the exact. Is it 5th year? Well, 5 years.
Are there any new additions?
I don't know. Are there new additions? There's little tweaks here and there from our art director, Ms. Pearlstein, every once in a while.
The only addition was the new renovated building next to Hairloft. They were added. Yeah.
So every once in a while, you have a chance to add. At one time, when we first started this, there were landlords who weren't participating, and there was some missing teeth there, but now we seem to have gotten the whole way. So enjoy it as it's up. It's going to be up through the end of January. We try to keep it up a little longer than others.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But-
Just looking at the weather for Sunday, I'm hoping that the 50% chance of rain is going to fade away. But if the parade does need to be canceled, it does not get rescheduled. The tree lighting, however, does get moved to the following Sunday.
Thank you very much, Councilmember. Okay, on to the new business consent agenda.
Thank you, Mayor. I make a motion to approve new business consent agenda resolutions 2025-268 to 2025-283.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
I make a motion to approve resolution 2025-284, authorizing the payment of the bill list in the amount of
Is there
$7,669,644.16.
a second? All
Second.
those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Okay, there's been a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yep.
Happy holidays.